It's a beautiful sunny day outside. You decide to go out and enjoy your lunch outdoors when you notice a beautiful, attractive girl sitting right across from you. So you decide to strike up a conversation with her, you're starting to flirt with her, and you notice she's flirting with you back. And now you ask yourself, what are the best questions I can ask her to get to know her even more? In today's episode of Your Social Skills Explained, I'm going to break down the 3 questions you need to ask a girl you just met. Let's break it down. So before we get into what those questions actually are, I want to remind you, what's our point of doing this? Why do this? Why ask these questions? These questions are designed to efficiently allow you to get to know her so that she's not a stranger to you. So you can have a connection point. You have something you can find either in common with her or a shared interest with her that can drive and propel the conversation forward. And ideally, we want to do that in as little time as possible. We don't know how big of a window we have with this girl we just met. So with that being said, here are the 3 best questions you can ask a girl that you just met. Number 1, asking about her family. What is so special about this? Well, as you get to know her parents, her brother, or her sister, you're showing her that you want to know more about how she came to be the way she is, how she was raised, her culture, her background, and you're showing her that you care about who she really is and where she comes from. And you're also having her link a really amazing feeling of connection and love and trust to you in that moment. So as you're talking about all that, she's thinking back to how much she loves her family, and she's linking all that to you in the moment. And from that one question, you're able to find out a ton of information really quickly and really efficiently. Do the parents live close by? Are they from the state or the city originally? Have they always lived here? How close is she to her family? Is she distant to her family? How often does she connect with her family? You're going to start finding things that you have in common with her or that differentiate you from her as well. I love this question because there's so many follow-up questions you can ask afterwards. You can really go in a number of awesome directions. And when you ask this question specifically, do they live close by? This gives you a lot of information. Because in asking them if they live nearby, you can now talk about different parts of the city and different things that you all do for fun. And now she's opening up about her family, but it can be an easy transition to talk about hobbies, recreation, and where they like to go in the city that you both live in. So by asking with her family, you have her feel safe, you have her feel secure, like she's close to you, like she can trust you, and more importantly, that you really care about who she is and her background as well. Excellent question to ask a girl you just met. Number 2. Asking her about her rest of the day plans. So in number 2, you're asking her, what are you up to for the rest of the day? Or do you have any plans for the rest of the day? This is a fantastic question because it works if it's a weekday and it works if it's a weekend. If it's a weekday and she has to get back to work, you're going to learn what she does for a living. That information is really important. If it's a weekend, you're going to see what she does for fun, how she spends her time, what she values, how she likes to go about her day. And both ways, you can go down these different paths to create a further connection with her. And you can then use this information to also find a shared interest, something you both love doing. So for example, if it's a Saturday and you ask her, so what are your plans for the rest of the day? What are you up to? And she says, well, I'm going to spend my time snowboarding. And let's say hypothetically, you love snowboarding. It's like your favorite hobby. You love doing it. Well, now you can connect on the shared interest. You both not only have this in common, but it's something you both love. I'm sure you love talking about it. I'm sure she loves talking about it. And more importantly, after you both talk about that for a little bit and use that to further connect and get to know one another, what's great is now you have a reason to see each other again, to continue the connection and the conversation. See, whenever you meet a girl that you want to continue to connect to and to talk to and to be around, one of the best questions you can ask yourself is, what are the things that if we did together, I know both of us would enjoy? Is there a hobby, an activity, a passion, or something we both value that we share in common with one another? You can use that to then propel you forward to hang out again in the future. So ask her, what do you have planned for the rest of the day? And listen very carefully to whatever she tells you because you're going to learn a ton. Number 3, travel. Travel is an excellent question, whether you're just meeting a girl for the first time, you've already known her. Anytime, at any point in the relationship, you bring up travel, she's going to light up because almost everyone loves talking about travel. It's almost everyone's favorite topic. Not everyone, but almost everyone. It's one of the most easy topics you can use to quickly build a connection and a relationship with a girl. And whenever you talk about travel, there's going to be so many memories that she has linked up to that. She's going to think about all the places she's been to, where she wants to go in the future, where she's been recently. You can talk about your experiences and what cultures you've been a part of and what you've seen and where you've been. And you can both deepen that rapport together. You can also ask her, where's somewhere you always wanted to go but haven't been yet? Or you could ask, where have you been to recently? And you can even ask, are you planning on taking any trips this year? So like the other two questions, this gives you a lot of information, and you can ask all these follow-up questions to really steer the conversation forward and have a lot of fun too. So there you have it. Ask those 3 questions: family, plans, and travel. And you'll see her light up, your conversation really come to life. This is how you get to know someone really quickly, really efficiently. And you'll have her wonder how she's gotten so close to you so fast. And she'll also feel like she's known you her entire life with just these 3 broad questions. And like I said before, there's all kinds of follow-up questions you can ask too. The key is to just be listening for information that you can use to find shared interests, a reason to hang out again in the future, and also an opportunity to get to know her even more. All right, that's it. Hey, this is Byron. I hope you enjoyed that last episode. Can you do me a quick favor? Can you go ahead and subscribe so you stay up to date every time I have a new video for you? And while I have you, I'd also like to give you a free gift. A lot of people ask me, what are my best strategies for starting conversations, keeping them going, and creating connections with other people? So what I've done is I put all of them together into one free video training. It's called the Conversation Crash Course. If you'd like to learn how to rapidly upgrade your social skills and get access to some of my best strategies in connecting with other people, go ahead and click right here, enter your email address, and then within seconds, you'll be on your way. Or you can also visit conversationblueprint.com/free course. That's conversationblueprint.com/free course, all one word. Go ahead and do that now. I'll see you over there. Have an awesome rest of your day.